Yeah.
You found a bow and arrow?
Yeah.
Let me see. That's crazy. I've said this before a lot on here, but when I'm out in nature, it's probably one of the strongest things other than emotions that make me think that there's something beyond what I understand. Some of you know I used to be an atheist, and so I looked at all this from a reasonable standpoint. Two things that really strike me as there's something more, not specifically claiming Jesus in this argument, but you look at how everything coexists in nature and how everything works together, and then you think about the fact that we all have a simple sense of morality. Now I know there's different variations of what's right and wrong, but there's a core part to everybody that knows that certain things are definitely wrong and certain things are definitely right. And where did that come from? And the human conscience has always been one of the biggest factors for me to believing that there's something else out there. Just that yearning to want to belong. But a lot of atheists and free thinkers have a hard time with that, and I can understand that. To believe in God is faith, not reason, but faith. Now, there are reasonable things that make you think of God, but it's all faith. Hey, look at this. Like a little piece of fruit. See that? Well, I don't know what that is. Whatever it is, we don't need to touch it, probably. I'll have to research that. I don't know what that is. I've got this cool app called Naturalist. I'll put a link down below. But when you're walking around places like this and you see various kinds of plants, vegetation and such, you take a picture of it and it recommends you what you think it is, and you list it, and the whole community kind of lets you know if that's the proper type of plant and all that. It's kind of a neat little thing when you're walking trails and you're out in nature a lot. So I'm going to put a link below. There they are. Doggies. I guess we're talking to you, Hank. What are you doing here? I smell you. What are you doing here? What is that smell? What is that strange smell in my territory?
Why a zombie over here?
Think a zombie was here?
Yeah.
I don't know. When it comes to telling people about Jesus, I don't force myself on anybody, and nor should you. You know, we like to manipulate emotions and corner people to where they have to answer to Jesus, and I don't think it works that way. I think that expressing your life and talking about Jesus through the scope of your daily living, not just coming at somebody, has the biggest impact of all, because they see Jesus in your life. And I think a life that's truly lived for the Lord is light to the world, and people see the joy that radiates from that and want something like that. They're missing that. Old fire hydrant from, I think it says 1990, but man, that thing looks old, doesn't it? I think it's 1990.